Hey guys, my name is Gabby, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be filming my first book unhaul of 2019. Moving into a small apartment, I learned something about myself, and that is that I have way too many fucking books. I know like there's no such thing as like too many books, but like for real,
I have too many books.
Just in this month of February so far, it's only like 4 days in and I've already hauled like 20 books. And I know that that's like crazy, but a lot of it was at the end of January too, but like I'm just saying in these last few weeks I've already hauled 20 books. I have such limited space on my shelves. I need to be real with myself. Like I need to get rid of books that I might have enjoyed but I'm never going to read it again, and like I don't really have any purpose of keeping this book on my shelves, and especially the books that I didn't enjoy. I'm like, why on earth am I keeping this? It's just taking up space and I don't even like to look at it. So yeah, I have a stack here of about maybe like 30 books that I'm unhauling. This first round of unhauls in 2019, I'm getting rid of books in 2019. I'm not scared anymore. I'm not hoarding books anymore. I'm just not gonna do it. Let's just go through some of the ones I'm getting rid of. So the first one is Fight or Flight because I read this in November, was not a fan, and I want to get rid of it. And the only reason why I sometimes keep books that I didn't enjoy is so I can show them in my end of the year wrap-ups. And I know that's so like lame and probably ridiculous and shallow or whatever, but like it's so much easier for me to keep the books that I've actually read in the year so I can show them in my end of the year videos or like my worst of the year videos. Like I need to keep the books that I've read during the year. All of these ones that I disliked in 2018 now I can get rid of because it's 2019. So yeah, this one is gone. Another one that I read last year that I did not enjoy is The Line Below by Ali Dean. This was also on my worst of the year, and this one is gone. It's a romance, and I don't want it anymore. The next two are ones that I also read in 2018 and wasn't a fan of. The first one is The Proposal. This one is an ARC copy that I just don't want anymore. I just wasn't a fan of this book and it's just taking up space on my shelf, so getting rid of this one. And another one is Black Hole by Charles Burns. This is a graphic novel that is like huge and massive, and I just really didn't enjoy this book, so this one is also gonna leave. These next three books are books that I probably should have gotten rid of a long time ago, but I've only been hanging on to them because they look so beautiful on my shelves, and that is Anna and the French Kiss, Lola and the Boy Next Door, and Isla and the Happily Ever After. I've only read the first two. I didn't even get around to Isla, but I just disliked these books so much and really couldn't stand Anna. She's like one of my least favorite characters of all time. I'm just over having these on my shelves. Like I just don't want them anymore. Some other young adult ones that I just don't really have an interest in keeping anymore includes Paper Towns by John Green. I have read this one. It wasn't like bad, but it wasn't great either. Another like more recent one is Murder Trending. This one I haven't actually read yet. It's like a young adult thriller that I just don't have any intention of reading. I'm just really not into young adult really anymore, which is sad but also true. And another young adult thriller that I'm getting rid of is Lies You Never Told Me. This cover is like strange because it's an ARC. This is another one that I just don't ever plan on reading because it's a young adult thriller and I'm just like not interested. Another young adult book that I have read is Felix by Jay Flaherty. This one is a young adult dystopian novel that I thought was just okay, and dystopia is just not really my thing, so I'm gonna be getting rid of this one too. Another young adult book that I have read as well is Geekarella by Ashley Poston. This book was like all the hype last year, and I honestly always just thought this book was okay. Like I don't really understand the hype with this, so this is one that I'm gonna be getting rid of as well. It's a young adult contemporary. Another one that I read a while ago is Winger by Andrew Smith. I used to absolutely love this book. I don't see myself ever picking this book back up for a reread, and it's just kind of taking up space on my shelves. Like I don't want to reread this, so even though I did really enjoy this book a long time ago, I think I'm just gonna end up getting rid of this one. Same goes for Noggin by John Corey Whaley. I remember enjoying this book. I think I gave it like 4 or maybe 3 stars. But again, I don't really ever see myself picking this book back up, and so I'm going to be getting rid of this one too. Another book I'm planning on getting rid of is Black Iris by Leah Reiter because I did enjoy parts of this book. Like I think I ended up giving it like a 3 out of 5 stars. Didn't enjoy more of it, and I just like, I don't know, I'm never going to reread this, and so I don't really see the point in keeping this. Same goes for The Time Traveler's Wife. I don't know, I kind of enjoyed this book. I think I ended up giving it like a 3 star as well, but like it's nothing memorable and I just don't really want it just like sitting on my shelves, you know? And same goes for The Summer That Melted Everything and Bone Music. These are both books that I did enjoy, but like again, never gonna reread. Also finally gonna be getting rid of Me Before You because I strongly dislike this book, and I've mainly only kept it so I can use it as a reference to like use in videos and point out this book, but like I'm just kind of tired of this book sitting on my shelves. Like I don't want to look at it anymore. I'm also going to be getting rid of Keep Her Safe by K.A. Tucker because this is a K.A. Tucker book that I really did not enjoy, and I'm just going to be unhauling any books that I didn't enjoy because I don't want them taking up precious space on my shelves. I'm also going to be getting rid of The Treatment by Susan Young, not because I didn't enjoy it, but because I have multiple copies of this book, and I have all of the other books in hardcover, and this is the only one I have in paperback, and I have the hardcover of The Treatment as well, so I was like, this is literally just an extra copy, and I don't need 2 copies of a book, so I'm just going to be getting rid of the paperback so my whole series is in hardcover. Another one I'm unhauling is The French Girl by Lexi Elliot. This was an ARC I got last year in February, and this is an adult thriller that I was interested in reading right when I first got this, but I've heard some not so great reviews about this, and I don't know, I read the first chapter of this in a try a chapter tag last year, and I just thought it wasn't that great. Like the writing style was kind of like so I don't think I'm ever actually going to be picking this one up. And the next one I'm unhauling was a school required reading in my college English class, and that is The Underground Railroad by Colson Whitehead. This is one that I just didn't really end up enjoying, unfortunately, and I just don't really see a purpose of keeping it because it was like a required reading for my class, and this wasn't really something I would have picked up on my own anyways. The next one is Through the Woods by Emily Carroll because this one is a really beautiful graphic novel that is supposedly like really creepy and really scary, but I personally wasn't super impressed by this one. Like I thought it was okay, but this book is way hyped. I don't know, I'm just gonna be getting rid of this one because this one like is also, it fits weird on my shelves because it's so like long and weirdly shaped, so I don't know. It'll find a new home, hopefully, with someone who will love it. Another graphic novel that I'm going to be getting rid of is Nimona, even though I did love this book. Like, I really do love this book, but I'm literally never going to read this ever again, and like I just feel like I should give books to other readers who would probably love it and reread it over and over and over again, and I'm just like, I loved this book, but I'm not going to reread it, so I should get rid of it. Another book that I did really enjoy that I'm never going to read again is Fade In by M. Maybe. This is a new adult romance that's about this girl who's like going blind, and I read this in like, I want to say 2013 or 2014. It's been a while, but I'm also never planning on rereading this. Like, it's just whatever, so I'm gonna be getting rid of this one too. Last book that I'm planning on getting rid of is The Real Deal by Lauren Blakely. This one I haven't read yet, but I started it and I read the first like 3 chapters or something, and I was like, yeah, this isn't really my thing, and this one's like a new adult romance. I don't know, like I gave it a try and then I was like, nah, this writing is just not for me, so I think I'm going to be getting rid of this one as well. Those are all of the books in my first round of unhauling in 2019. I'm going to try to regularly unhaul books in 2019 because my shelves are getting pretty full, and like I don't need more than like 3 huge bookshelves. Like I really don't need more than that. You know, there's something so therapeutic about unhauling. Like I just really love, it's like spring cleaning, you know, like cleaning out your room, getting rid of all the clutter. That's what that is for me. Like I just really love getting rid of books that I don't need, and then it just makes room for the books that I do need, which is great because they're really piling up. Like the books that I'm getting, it's like, whoa. Let me know your thoughts. I don't know what to say at the end of an unhaul video because I'm usually like, what do you think about this book? But like, I'm getting rid of them, so I'm sorry. Thank you so much for watching as always, and I will see you guys soon with a new video. Bye.